Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to World of Akshu. So, we are going to make a joystick engine in Scratch today. So, let's see. What we need is a player. Yeah, just choose the cat, I guess. Yeah, this is a player. And what is, we'll create another sprite called Joystick. And this is player. So, let's look at these costumes. So for the joystick, what you need is first a bit of circle. Can change colors by the way. Yeah, this is a simple engine, so you can make your own and just duplicate it and just we don't need it. Okay, so I'll draw another circle of like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're done. For the second costume and the third costume is just fill it. Yeah. And the fourth costume is gonna be a bit small and even here. Okay. So we're gonna rename the costumes. It's joystick. Yeah. And this is joystick O. It better copy the word joystick. And this is joystick E. And this is joystick M. Yeah. So we are good. And let's get coding on to the player. Yeah, so then click and go to the motion and drag the go to X and Y block. Change it to 0 and 0 so it goes to the center here. Oh, sorry. Display now. I copied the wrong thing. Yeah, I draw it. Yeah. So it's player and then go to the motion and drag the set block. Set rotation style to don't rotate and go to control and drag the forward block and drag the if then and you can create some variables. I have already created some variables. So these are J moving, J X and J Y. It's joystick moving, joystick X and joystick Y. So this variable joystick says sorry, joystick moving says like if the joystick moves, it'll and joystick X is the X and joystick Y is the Y of joystick. Yeah. So let's look at operators and drag the equal to and let's drag the J moving in variables and change 50 to 1 and go to motion and drag point in direction must point in direction. Yeah. Then you'll find this block, the direction of joystick and keep it here. Yeah, yeah. So go to motion and drag more 10 step. This is a simple code. Another funny, not funny, but another fact about more 10 step is it's the first code in the motion. Yeah, so this is our player's code, and now we are moving to joystick. It's a bit, it's a bit easy and a bit long too. No, but you will be able to understand. Yeah. So go to events and drag the when flag click block and go to looks and drag the switch costume to joystick block. Because it's our first costume and we want it to be displayed in the first. And we are gonna create some variables here too. So I and for this, don't forget to click the just one sprite. It's sprite only. This sprite only. Click this option because we don't need it for player, but we need J moving JX and JY for player and even joystick too. So drag the set I block and keep it here. Then go to the motion and drag go to X and Y and go to variables and drag JX and JY. And go to control and drag the repeat and block and change it to 2 and go to the variables and drag the change I by one block and keep it here. And then what should you do is go to the control and drag the create clone of myself block. What I mean by create clone of myself? If you see here, if there's a cat and you add the create clone of myself block, it stamps. It's just like this stamp, but not stamp really, but it's just it will do it in pen and this is like this is it will do in control. It creates a clone like this. If you have a cat player, creates another cat player. Yeah. So let's continue. Yeah. Joystick and let's go to the looks and drag the go to front player block and drag the set color effect to 0 block and keep here. Let's change color to ghost effect. Ghost. So let's here ghost means like the visibility of yeah thumbnail or things or sprites. So drag the forever block and we need a special block called if then else. I think we haven't used this in a couple of projects. Yeah, it's special according to me. So let's go to the operators and drag the and block. This is and keep it here. So we need to go to sensing and drag this. Yeah, so the sensing is we need to drag mouse down and touching mouse point. So drag the repeat until block. Yeah. Maybe what the plane. Yeah. So let's go to the operators and drag the not block and keep it here. And just duplicate this mouse and keep it here. Yeah. So let's go to the look and drag the switch costume to joystick and yeah, joystick am here and even here. So we need not to change it and just go to the motion and drag the point towards mouse point. And what we go to the variables and drag the set J moving block. But just change it to J to 1 and even go to the this or we can duplicate this. Yeah, so we'll change this to joystick and just duplicate this again. Yeah, so this is our code. I'll hide the variable, I guess. We do have a bit more code. So go to the events and drag the event flag, click block. Now go to the variables and drag the set j, yeah, and to minus 169. Yeah, and just duplicate this and I'm changing to jy and minus 114. It's my project, so I do like this. I like this. Yeah. No, 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 no. It's not just ready yet. So what I'm gonna do is go to the control and drag the when I start as a clone block and drag the if then else in the same folder. Yeah. So then go to the operators and drag the equal to block. Change it to I. Yeah. To my goodness. I and one. So go to the looks and drag the switch costume to this. Yeah, M to O and go to the front layer. Yeah, it's just here. Maybe I'm going a bit fast. No. Drag the set color to effect to 0 and change to ghost again ghost 40 and duplicate this and keep it under else. Don't forget to keep it under else. It's 90. Yeah. Now what we need to do is yeah. Okay. It's actually I know it's a bit big, but it's gonna be ready. And you look the costumes here. Why do we have to create these four costumes? You see, if we all pile up in just one costume, it gets too much, and we need to actually drag those things in the yeah. That's why we are doing like this. So let's continue on the code. Yeah. So just duplicate this O and get here. Yeah. Change to E and yeah. So yeah. So let's continue. Yeah. So what we need to do is drag the switch costume and keep it here and change it to O, the last thing. And go to front layer and again goes to effect 2. Yeah. So we are going done. Yeah, of course it's good. Wow, it's quite ready. Yeah. So this is a simple joystick, simple crazy joystick. So I hope you learned very much from this tutorial. So thank you for watching and please do not forget to subscribe and like. Bye bye. I'll meet you in the next video.